Welcome everybody.
Welcome. Thinking Game Podcast.
Episode 41.
41.
So today's episode, we want to give the youth a Christmas present. Information. We don't want to hoard information from you.
Exactly.
And give you the kind of stuff we grew up on. So with our first topic, let's do first off, we down here, we thank the Living Market for letting us film in the marketplace. Come in here and hopefully the humming from the HVAC unit don't cause too much trouble. We're going to try to edit that out if we can. So, but definitely cool background, let us film and stuff. So appreciate them for that.
Out live on location.
Live on location. We may even go outside a little bit. Not too cold, it's a little bit cold. Let's say like mid-cold.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting some winter mix. So
yeah, be careful out there.
Yeah, for sure. So we might have a white Christmas.
Boy.
That meant something when we were children, right?
Boy, the white
like
Christmas.
Now,
I know, right?
It means something else, but
yeah, you can't go to work, man.
Can't get out the house. Like that.
Yeah.
Risking your life on the highway.
Boy. So today's podcast, we want to talk about perception versus reality.
Yeah.
We think youth, adults, everybody needs to know this perception and reality. Sometimes things look away until you actually see how it really is. Like, they show you behind the scenes.
Exactly. What it actually takes to maintain or to accomplish some of those things.
Yeah, for sure.
It look good and it look easy on TV.
Boy.
But when that car note hit every month, you know what I mean, that rent, that mortgage for that car you want or that apartment, the reality is
well, he got the bill. That person got the billing on social media. Yeah. Then behind the scenes, they really at the dealership in front of it.
Exactly.
But they make it look like they're in it, they own it, and they driving it. You know what I'm saying?
Take a look behind the camera.
Yeah. So, and that's one thing, even when we was kids watching stuff, right? Watching movies. Yeah. Movie, they say Scarface changed a lot of people's perception. Scarface. They didn't get the end. They all seen the middle and we got on, pushing it to the limit. They ain't see the end. But some came back and got them at the end.
Selective memory.
Oh my God, selective memory. It was about heat, right? Yeah. As I said, set it off. People thought robbing banks, you can rob a bank and get away with it. No. They didn't even get away with it, don't set it off. Or they didn't get away with it. For a little while they did.
Yeah, or even Scarface. You know what I mean? They don't, you know what I mean? Those things don't have a good ending.
Yeah.
But people, it's their perception. They glamorize the good parts.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And they want to skim off the bad parts.
Yeah. I know even for us, kids growing up, what was the movie How to Be a Player, right? How to Be a Player, that movie, man, messed up a lot of people's perception of reality, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when you try to make this stuff reality, these movies that you see, it ain't really, you start to realize, like, man, what am I doing? Now you got to try to deprogram that.
Exactly.
And before we get into the whole perception reality thing, man, what's some of your Christmas memories, man?
Christmas used to be like, you know what I mean, that time, trying to find presents, with your parents hiding, believing in Santa Claus, you know what I mean? Christmas wasn't the same to me if we didn't have snow, you know what I mean? Getting G.I. Joes, I remember...
So, you get them G.I. Joes, you get the G.I. Joes in the pack, the all green, the all green, all the men in the pack, with the face and line.
Yeah, this one we get throughout the year, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? We get like 5 of them for a penny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you get the whole bag up, you gotta have like a whole World of Wars for real.
You know, you play your chess, you know, with the actual soldiers. But for Christmas time, we get the real name brand G.I. Joes from the TV. Yeah. Trying to get Snake Eyes or Duke or something like that. Yeah. Wishing it was snow. You know what I mean? Oh God, I wish it was snow for Christmas. I want a white Christmas, so you play with your cars in the snow and your little G.I. Joes. Like one of my most memorable Christmas gifts, getting the first Nintendo.
Yeah.
With the Nintendo Zapper, playing Duck Hunt, you know what I mean, Mario's. I think I learned how to do my best shooting from duckhood.
Yeah.
You know, I was quick, I could shoot anything. You know,
I ain't with the TV though.
No, man, that was really, you had to be real accurate.
So?
Pinpoint accuracy
Yeah.
with the duckhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember Nintendo. I remember going to Larry sometimes. They would open renting Nintendo games. You know, they had every Nintendo game, but the one that used to be in Southwest.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they just had every Nintendo game. Larry video. Every Nintendo game. Then you go to grandma's house. I know my grandma used to buy a lot of windbreaker suits. The kind when you walk in this like it's boy. Or the one you had the bougie kind, the one with the lining in it, it'd be sweating. Oh
Sneak up
man.
on nobody. And we used to
They'll get caught for trying to sneak and see what your presents are. One year, me and my brother, I know I got caught doing that. I used to do little slits at the bottom because she would never look at them and then turn them back over, but I got too greedy now. You know, that was the year we got a Sega Genesis and everything, man. We had to wait till like January to get our stuff back, man.
because he was peeking.
Peeking.
The penalty for
Sneaking and peeking. Man, got a penalty, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like, you know, when Mario 3 came out, you know what I mean? They went to RAO Video,
Yeah.
shout out downtown.
You didn't go upstairs, did you?
Nah, I was on nothing about that. But you know, it was just so important. It was like winning a lottery, getting what you actually asked for Christmas, you know, going opening your presents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not being rich. You don't
So it's
get exactly.
easy as a kid to have good memories when you become an adult.
Yeah.
And then you got a body gifts now. And now you trade places. It's like trading places, right?
The tables turn.
Yeah.
And you know, we used to hate. And I had being an adult now, I gotta look at my kids like, I hated getting sweaters and clothes
Right.
for Christmas.
Right.
You know, see, I want toys.
Toys.
And the toy don't say like,
Now they want electronics.
if it was, if I opened it and it looked like a sweater or a pants, you know what I mean? I'm going to the next thing, you know what I mean? And as a parent, they kind of hurt my feelings like, I got you those pants, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, try them on, they'll look good on you, you know what I mean? So, you know, it comes from.
When you really think about it, bro, when we was kids, they didn't have iPads and them back then.
Yeah.
We had like, wasn't like Viacom, I don't know what they call them little cabinets now. Deskcom or whatever, like leaf fall kind of cabinet, wax though, nobody wanted that. You want Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, one of those, and you want the extra games, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then like, you know, we were sharing the TV, like, you know what I mean? Like, we had 2 TVs in the house.
Yeah.
You know what
One
I
of
mean?
them dedicated to the game.
Exactly. You know what I
Guaranteed, you
mean?
know what I'm saying?
So we had TVs in our room. Like now, kids got TVs in their hand. Everybody got a phone, a tablet.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's Christmas. It was really
We
good.
didn't have Netflix back then, it was Blockbuster, bro.
VHS. Be kind, rewind.
Late fees, you got
Like,
to
kids don't even know what it means to rewind something.
Or you got to beat the game in 3 days, or you ain't gonna beat it.
But ever.
Boy. So yeah, man. So now we get back to perception and reality. When you see stuff online, and when you live life and you have stuff and you know what stuff costs, you see people with stuff, you just be like scrolling. You be like, oh man, that's not real, man. You know that person ain't doing it like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
This person's 21, you know what I mean? They say they're living in this place where they're driving this kind of cars, like.
But it's Airbnb.
Of course it is.
So it's so much easier to put on a facade now. You got Airbnb, everything can be leased now, rented. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like I say, you walk around the right area, you can be downtown LA or something and see a Ferrari, you go take a picture of it.
Yeah,
And say, now you flexing about a Ferrari, you know what I'm saying?
when I've been looking at Beverly Hills, like it's a Bugatti parked in front of a store like every day, but the Bugatti's gonna be there.
Oh,
you know
wow.
I mean? So you can take a picture with it. They kind of expect you to.
Yeah.
So.
And then the thing that they actually, I found out growing up is like rich people, they actually don't act like they're rich. They play the game, it's like, no, I don't got no money, man.
To be comfortable, you know.
Right.
They have maybe a few vices. Maybe they have a really some of them have Rolex. Yeah, they have a Rolex. It's
Right.
one Rolex. You know what I mean? You gotta wear a Rolex.
A real Rolex.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you wearing Dockers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
exactly. And boy, and then or you see how we say people call it, like you front man, you front like you got it, but you really don't, man. You know what I'm saying? You driving somebody else's car, man, like it's yours, man. It's like your uncle's car.
Yeah, it's like, you know, y'all got a nice apartment, it's 1 bedroom, but like 4 people live in it.
Boy.
You know what I mean? Or y'all sharing cars and sharing shoes. Like, you know what I mean? It's all 4 of us, we gotta split the J's. You know,
and it's okay to say that you broke, but you don't got it. It's okay to say I don't got it.
You don't have it right now.
Yeah, but I ain't rich. I don't got it. Even if I was rich, I don't even know if I would say I'm rich. I probably wouldn't even say it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think it's the opposite. When
I was younger, if I ran into that kind of money, I'd probably be flossing and stuff. But as you get older, you start to realize it don't matter.
And you make that kind of attention.
Boy, exactly.
The people that don't have the money, they tend to be more flashy, trying to convince people that they do have it.
Oh yeah.
And the people with it, they just living. They're just comfortable. They go on vacation.
Yeah.
You know, they eat good food.
Man, it's the money right there.
They don't have to, take pictures with their crab legs all the time. So,
boy, for real.
You know, they got crab at the house. Living with mistakes.
Living with mistakes. Now, this is actually playing to perception and reality too. Because it seemed like back then people make mistakes in the media or in the digital world, it would last a long time. Now it seems like a mistake it only lasts a scroll. And it's all about the next thing that's happening. But for regular people, it don't work like that all the time.
The attention span, right? You know what I mean? What's the hot story?
Right.
It's not hot anymore, so people forget about it.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? And reality is like not like that. Living with mistakes day to day, people hold on to stuff a lot longer.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? In the real.
But that's the thing, right? You know what I'm trying to tell the youth. You growing up in the hood, in the city, it's sometimes like you're more prone to make mistakes because there's so much stuff to get into. And what we want to say is don't allow people to hold your past over your head. Because people will do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They don't remember them, they don't allow you to grow from your mistakes. Well, that's what really causes you to grow is your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The trials, that's what causes you to grow.
And stuff lasts longer too. Like you did something 2 weeks ago, a year ago, but they still got the videotape. You know what I mean? They not videotape.
Yeah.
They still got the video. They still got text messages. They still got these receipts. So they bringing up your own shame, and they can show your new friends and your new job. Like, look what she used to do.
Right.
Look what he used to do.
Right.
I got the video, Mike stealing or talking bad to somebody. You know what I mean?
And I would tell you that only works if you let it get under your skin and affect you. So if you make a mistake, you acknowledge that you made a mistake. You make amends and repent, whatever religion you are, but repent and make amends for your mistake, and you move on. You get up, shake the dust off, and turn from it. You know.
You made a good point, acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Right now, hot topics come and go.
Right.
We just want people to forget our mistakes. You want people to forget your mistake.
Right.
Just don't talk about it no more like it never happened. But you don't learn.
Right.
You have to acknowledge those mistakes. Well, I made a mistake. Because you got to go from it.
Right.
If you keep forgetting stuff, you notice a pattern of behavior.
Rationalize it like it's not a mistake. Like, I didn't make a mistake, man. It just didn't go the way I thought it was going to go.
Well, I just got caught.
Like you said in the last podcast, just because it wasn't going to make it right.
Exactly.
Like, it worked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It becomes a pattern of behavior.
Yes.
Like, I do something bad, forget about it, don't judge me.
Right.
And you don't learn.
Right.
So acknowledge me, hey, I did this. Or maybe I'm the problem.
Right.
What can I do to not make these mistakes?
Yeah, that's the thing where I say, bouncing off of that is like, is shame, is that a byproduct of perception, or is that like a natural feeling?
I think moderation, right? A little bit is perception, and then there's a little bit of self-accountability, like a standard for myself.
Right.
I did something that I'm ashamed of.
Right.
Like, I can't live with it. Nobody knows my secret, but it shames me.
Right.
While I look in the mirror, I see that.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with having that standard for yourself and you know you did something wrong.
Right.
But if you think you did something right, the perception says it's wrong, or you could, like, well, you're not reading on the level you should be, right?
Right.
You're ashamed what your friends are going to think about you when they find out.
I get it.
But, you know what I mean? That's a perception shame. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So you don't want them to see the truth.
Right.
So you hide it and you're ashamed of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's two different types of shame.
Right.
You know
but I guess what I'm saying too, like, is there a point that you can get to where you don't be shamed? It's like, okay, I can't read a PhD level. Who cares?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, some people that can't get to that point, like, who cares? Because you can have a PhD reading level and still not have common sense.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, and that's what I'm saying, like, another person, don't let somebody shame you.
Yeah,
you can be ashamed, like, okay, I messed up, but don't let it take you down a rabbit hole of depression, mental health, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm where I am.
Use it as motivation, but don't let somebody shame you to where, it make you feel less than what you are, or, you know what I'm saying? Don't allow that to happen.
Yeah, I'm driving a Corolla, you know what I mean? But I'm scared that I don't want people to see me driving a Corolla. I'm ashamed of my Corolla, but it's getting me to work every day.
And it's paid for.
And it's paid for.
But
you don't, want to be seen as the guy or grown man driving a Corolla, so you're ashamed of your situation. So you're like, no, I got a transportation to and from work.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm proud of it. You know what I mean? So.
This is like the perception that, like I said, education and debt and stuff like that. Realize some stuff you can't get access to if you don't have the knowledge to get there or the information. But you have to get the right knowledge. Going to school or getting the knowledge in, American history. It may not get you. It may get you so far. But going to school learning finance or mergers and acquisitions. Mergers and acquisitions.
High value skill.
Yes, they can probably get you further than learn about American history. You know what I'm saying?
And don't be ashamed.
And there's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm saying, how far do you want to go?
Yeah.
If all you want to go to make it, totally fine. I'm saying, understand how far that takes you.
Yeah, and don't be ashamed of where you are now.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get somewhere else.
Yes.
You're going to be there. You're just here now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just do the research, get the proper information to get to that next step.
And have good expectations. So if you do the American history route, because that's your passion, that's what you want to do, well, don't have an expectation to make millions of that. You know what I mean? Unless you're making a movie about, history or whatever.
Right.
You have realistic expectations. You can kind of set your expectations or know what to expect with research. Right.
And then, like I said, we talk about front and perception, right? A lot of people that put people to shame a lot, they front like they have it all together, but they really don't. They just have nobody found out their cracks in their armor yet, you know what I'm saying?
They're looking at you about your Corolla that's paid for.
And man, they say the Corolla paid for.
And they're looking at you and they're shaming you, but they don't have a car. They get wise.
Or they're struggling to pay their car note.
They're struggling. You know what I mean? Even don't have pots and pans, and they got an air fryer and a microwave. And paper plates, but they're talking about your Corolla.
Exactly.
Because
you can't see that.
And they have ain't nothing wrong with the air mattress, but they have an air mattress. You know what I mean? And the folding chairs in their living room. But they're shaming you about your Corolla that's paid for. They work the same job as you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So the same people shaming you sometimes, they want to shine a light on their situation.
They don't.
So
exactly.
Just kind of be grounded in yourself.
Yes.
Go to the shame and forgiveness and mistakes. Go through your own process.
Yes.
Be right with you.
Yes. Be honest with yourself.
Don't be self-justified, but go through acknowledge your faults.
Yes.
And try to move on.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Because think about these holidays, man, a lot of people front like they got money, but then, you're not able to get your kids gifts, man. But you stunting on the gram, though.
Yeah.
But then, you know, you come to take care of kids, you know, when you want to get kids because you're trying to put on the ground, man. So
exactly, kids don't have toys or school coat, or even if you have the means, don't get your kids a lot of toys or Jordans, and they don't have a good. And you taking pictures of the good high dollar stuff you bought your children, but they don't have a decent coat to wear to school.
Boy.
You know, I ain't got my son like kind of some expensive toys, but I gotta make sure he got a good backpack, lunch boxes.
Man.
His lunch account is paid up.
Man, they run through backpacks and stuff. Yeah, you get 2 backpacks a year sometimes, man. Like it's like, how did you do that? How did you do that to the backpack, man?
How my son wearing Jordans, but his lunch account in school was overdrawn?
Boy.
So prioritize, like, you know, trying to be the big fish in your family, making sure your kids got the latest fashion, the biggest toys, the PlayStation 5s, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of kids, man, I'm noticing even after my kids' school, a lot of kids, it's like they don't even want name brand shoes like we did, man.
Thank
God. My kids don't be wanting them. My son just want shoes to light up, bro. I say, man, you want some Jordan? I want no Jordan, man. I'm like, what? I want the shoes to light up.
Yeah, and I'm thankful for kids that want to be kids.
Yeah.
You trying to buy them a Burberry sweater, you know what I mean?
I know they ain't gonna take care of that. You might get a Burberry sweater and let them go to school. You can guarantee that Burberry sweater is gonna be on the ground, stepped on, probably dragged on the ground because he playing on the ground.
If I buy a Burberry scarf, I'm trying to get it to my great kid. I'm trying to
$1,000 scarf.
I'm trying to make it last for
Boy.
My grandpa gave me this scarf.
Yeah. And then here's another thing for the youth, right? You're at home, it's Christmas break. So much stuff to get into. Please be careful with your decision making. Yeah. Don't do nothing crazy, man. People are still getting killed out here, man.
Yeah, I'm working in PR, seeing people come in.
Be careful, man.
You can't, it's not an undo button. You can't undo.
Yeah, it's not Call of Duty when you hit shit, you respawn. There's no respawning when you lose your life.
You can't.
You're done.
Well, and the doctors can't put your brain back in your head.
No, they can't. Especially if it's in pieces.
You know, family members going to the hospital, like getting the news with their child, their brother, his parents.
Yeah, for sure.
For nothing.
For sure.
For perception.
Boy.
Some Instagram beef.
Instagram beef. Over nothing. Because he said something on Instagram he didn't like. He's over emoji.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But it happened. That's why we telling you, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, man. Watch who you hang around. Watch where you going. You know what I'm saying? Because when they pop off, it can happen just like that.
Watch who you saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Manage your saying. Like, some people can't let their stuff go.
Boy, it's for real. And that's how it happened. You can't let it go. I gotta go get him. And
because he was embarrassed.
It's allowing people, like, do we allow people to grow from their mistakes? Like, some people, they don't allow people to grow. They still think that the mistake you made 10 years ago, that you still on that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, I was 17, man. I'm 27 now. That was when I was 17. You still grade me on that? Like, dude, we older now, you know what I'm saying?
I know you'll say anything, you'll do anything, you'll fight anybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes in a professional work place, you move into a different job. So you get to reset your reputation and who you are.
Right.
You get the new skill sets.
Right.
And you go to a different place and you're a different person.
Right.
A lot of times, in your social circles, like families.
Right.
They still judge you. So I think I've seen people judge or shame about stuff their dad did.
Boy.
You just like your dad. No generational person like that.
Yeah.
You're pettish or you're gray. I know how y'all be.
Boy.
So you're judging the whole family of the mistake of like one.
They third uncle made. Yeah.
Exactly.
In the 60s. Yeah.
So forgive yourself. You know what I mean? Grow, and a lot of people to grow in your life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Talk about if you still feel a certain type of way about something somebody did and you have to be in contact, talk to them. Talk to them about how they made you feel.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? And go through the steps of getting over it. Don't just forget or like skip past
Right.
Nah, I don't want to talk about it, but you still feeling about it.
Right.
You still feel some type of way. Get that stuff out.
Right.
Because they're not carrying it. You haven't forgiven them. You're carrying them.
Boy.
They forgot all about it.
Boy, for real.
They went on about their life.
Yep.
But you telling your mom, dad, husband, wife, well, Biblical did this, and they did that. You know what I mean? So, like, no, like, you're carrying this stuff by not forgiving, you know what I mean? And you say, well, you cut people off.
Right.
But you still think about what they did to you.
Right.
Or what they said to you.
Right. Just holding stuff over their head. Yeah, like holding them hostage.
You cut them off, but you still holding on.
And then you realize that their health, like, your health is so much more important than holding on to stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure can be raised just because you held on to something 2 years ago. You know, I had to learn that how to let stuff go. Like, my health is way more important than holding on to this because of what somebody did 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
You talk about the coconut, the monkey and the coconut all the time.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep your hand in the coconut when trouble comes, or you going to let it out? You know what I'm saying?
And everything you see, everything you perceive, even stuff that you don't know, stresses you. It affects you.
Yes, it does.
So you listening to somebody get negativity and things like that, that's raising your blood pressure.
Boy.
You holding that stuff in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see something, your face like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Being around that stuff, you think it's not affecting you,
right?
But your blood pressure always high. Well, I don't even eat salt anymore,
right?
You know what I mean? So it's so many things that contribute to good health and bad health.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Getting those lymph